Namaste, India. I hope that was the greeting. And I see that we are short of time. And the topic I'm to speak about is what Professor has just spoken about. So we had 30 minutes. I think I'll use 10 so that we save some time. Now, the topic of emerging leaders is an interesting one because I know that most of us in the room today are holding leadership positions of different types. But if you ask me the three cardinal things that emerging leaders across the world, and I know that leadership is contextual, there are three things that leaders of today must be on top of. And I'm talking about leadership in the context of work. The first one is connecting people to purpose. I'll explain. The second one is connecting people to accomplishments. And the third one is connecting people to people. If leaders of today can do those three things, we will be rising up to the occasion of the challenges of the world today. Connecting people with purpose. Times have gone where people did jobs because the job gave them opportunity to pay bills, the job gave them opportunity to realize their career growth aspirations and build up some wealth about them. People want to find meaning in what they're doing. Every one of us, and sadly the world is full of so many people who have not yet discovered what their purpose is. We all have a time we were born. A great guy says the two most important dates of your life is, one, the day you were born. Second is the day you find your purpose. Unfortunately, a lot of people coast through life without finding that cardinal thing, the purpose for which they exist on this earth. The Almighty God who created each one of us, we are here to accomplish something. I'm sure if I ask some of you, you'll know your purpose, and you'll also say it's that thing that makes you you. It's that thing that gives you the energy and the motivation that you wake up for. The Japanese have it, they call it ikigai, the reason for living. So every leader of today, I think the first big thing is helping people to understand or to discover their purpose. Because the more people are connected to their purpose, the more you help them to connect their purpose to the purpose of the organization or the job that they do, the more you have them holistically. And I think as HR leaders in this room, we know that the more people are engaged holistically, the more they give you the discretionary energy that they have. So point number one, helping people to discover their purpose and connecting them to their purpose, which leads you to connecting them to the job that they do. The second one, we said, is connecting people to accomplishments. These days, we talk a lot about the manager as a coach, because at the end of the day, it's about helping people to unlock the creativity inside of them, helping people to unlock the potential inside of them. So this is what coaches do. You got those conversations with people and help people to think through whatever it is that they are dealing with, and with their own inner intelligence, people unlock the huge potential that's inside of them. And I think that's a lot of what Professor was talking about, the levels of energy that people have. If you can help people to discover and connect with their purpose in life, and help them to see the connection between that purpose, individual purpose of theirs, with the work that they do, you unleash all the energy that they have. If you take it to the next level of playing the role of leader as a coach to help them unlock the innovation, the creativity, the imagination, then the productivity of the individual goes so much higher. The third one is about connecting people with people. These days, you'll read lots of books and concepts about making the workplace human and humane. more and more people get switched on more if you look at them as individual human beings and not just another employee in the organization. That's where you talk about wellness, holistic wellness of individuals, financial, psychological, physical wellness. That's where you're connecting with people on a one-to-one basis to understand them beyond the work that they do for the organization. That's where you get people to trust, to build relationships in an organization, which makes people feel they belong to this organization. That's where you want to meet the needs of the individual with the needs of the organization so that collectively everybody wins in the organization. So the three things in terms of the emerging leadership, and time is not on our side. I know all of us are leaders of HR, and I think all of us are very familiar with this thing is, number one, we have got to spend deliberate and intentional time to connect people with their purpose. And of course, as a leader, you cannot connect people with purpose if you yourself are not clear what your purpose is as a leader. Do that, connect people to their purpose, connect them to the purpose of the organization, you have a big tick on your hand. Secondly, connect people with accomplishments. Human beings love to achieve. The best way to get people achieving is leadership in a coaching style. I'm sure many people in this audience are coaches. You know how coaching unlocks potential in people. And the third thing is connecting people with other people. Those are the three key concepts that I would share in terms of emerging leadership for today and tomorrow. It's all deep, and I think anyone who is more interested, there's a lot of literature to read on that, and I think that's what our role is. I wanted to share with you some of the characteristics of leaders of today, but again, in the interest of time, I will not do that because you people know all of that. If time allows, I would have done some 1 or 2 questions, but if it doesn't, I will save this Congress a few minutes so that we try and catch up with the time that we've lost during the day. I want to leave it at that and check if there's any quick question. If there's no quick question, then I will get back to my seat. Thank you.